Welcome to Yeadon Community News, your independent source for Yeadon Community News.
Mr. Gant, have you received all the information from the fire department in order to substantiate funds being released for their needs?
We continue to await a full disclosure of the Relief Association funds, and we continue to wait for the audit that should have been completed at the end of 2007. Those are the two pieces of documentation we don't have. The audit of 2007 is controlled by the Auditor General, and they don't disclose why it's not done, although one should be done again in 5 months. But we still have not received the full disclosure of the Relief Association funding, and the fire department is well aware of that, as is council.
So with that being said, Mr. Interim Borough Manager, can the borough release funds to the fire department based upon the Fundamental Act 8?
Council can act on it based on the information they have, and the policy that council has established is that they will not acquire any additional equipment through borough funds, but we will manage all of the emergency costs, all the repairs, the fuel. We're buying the ladder truck. All of those things were approved by council.
Thank you.
The new equipment is not.
And last but not least, one of the reasons why the council was not submitting money to the fire department, the previous council, I believe 2006, 2007, I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, they awarded the fire company a $500,000 payment on a fire engine, 3-tier fire engine. I have no problem with the fire engine because if it saved one life, it's truly worth it. But that previous council failed to tell the residents of this community, with them giving them that $500,000 payment, we are stuck with a $62,000 a year bill that comes out our tax funds. Through further investigation, while I was on council, we discovered that the fire company has in their account $2.3 million. Now, why would the council submit payments of our tax dollars to a fire company that has well over $2 million in their account? Why do we have to give them the money?
You have to wrap up your comment.
Thank you for your time. I just wanted to let them know there are newsletters that's going out in this community. One stating the fact.
You have to wrap up.
I'm wrapping up the time, and somebody can come get me if I'm taking up the time. Mrs. Rosalind Johnson was up here on several occasions. I did not see the chief remove her. Number two, we have newsletters going out in the community stating that this council is responsible and not doing anything for the tax lien on people's properties. It is duly also noted that this council held our tax collector responsible for not submitting your payments in a proper and orderly fashion to me. That is why you have liens in your property. I'm done. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You gotta know the truth. You should know the truth.
Just a moment. First, I'd like to say that it is not the intent of all council members that the fire department's needs as they submit them to us are not met. So when you say council, it doesn't include all of them.
I simply said it was a policy.
Secondly, the fire department, the money that the borough provides, what is it, something like $82,000 a year that we provide to our volunteer fire. And we know every check that they send. They are not responsible if the state does not provide the audit that they provide. You know, something has to be wrong. Our fire department is a volunteer fire department. These men and women get out of their beds. And I don't agree. I just don't want it to be on the record that I agree with these policies you're talking about. We have lived with our fire department for God knows how many years. Right. They have $5 million. That's right. And I don't think they have $2 million. But if they do, we never know when something is going to happen, or they have to replace all of the equipment. And we're not in a position to do that. And when it comes to the fire truck and the money that we have to put out, the problem is that you have people sitting on council who don't understand finances. That money was budgeted for in the budget, and when the budget was passed, and when we discussed the budget, everybody here could come up and ask questions about the budget. And God knows that money to the fire department was a big issue. So it was nothing that was hidden. And they deserve and need that trust. They sure do.
Go ahead, fire. Let him talk.
That isn't very nice. I cannot let it string together things.
You hear the fireman speak.
Mr. Dixon was one of the people who complained most vociferously, along with Mr. Johnson, along with the mayor, about the fact that the fire company gets away with whatever they want down, burning on that. Everything that the fire department does. When Craig was the fire chief, I said to him, we're trying to build a team. We want to work together. But that never happened.
There's absolutely not a team.
Never got the report that we were supposed to. We went to Harrisburg, we were told that those were going to be I can't let you speak this time.
Fire company, and not allow somebody to address me? How did I know what he was going to bring up?
You can fill out one of these.
If you want to be fair, then let him speak. You spoke fair, let him speak. And you keep fair.
You taking up all the time.
Not knowing what the comments needed to be brought up. Don't go out, let him speak, okay? Don't go out.
Yeadon Community News, your independent source for news and information.